pistol. Rise on the defense. Look at this aggression on this mid-side elbow to take early pressure, but 100 Thieves, they have different plans of going into A.
Spike down.
Oh, Neptune wants to take a little bit of control here as 100 Thieves start to encroach on the site, and Rise is backed off. You know, Rise for a bit of their retake capability. Looks like they play their lives for the moment here as 100 Thieves lose 2 on the way in. Boy's doing a great job of taking a little bit of extra space here now, and he'll be just under stairs for this round to pan out. He's going to get some help from Nitro just on this side. Oh, double peek. Timing down the trade. Derrek and Poised coming in. Like I said, Rise so strong. They activate so quickly. And they execute on that retake together. Confidence on corners. They go behind each other, get the trades out, and it looks like this one nice one for Supamen and the team. Rise pick up pistol round to start off the series.
A very nice start there for Rise. That aggression towards elbow, but since looking at it for 100 Thieves, when they played this map on Grease, they were executing quite fast. The fast hit on A side didn't work. They're trying it a little bit more slowly, but still working at it as a group so that hopefully they could still get a plant onto this A side and bring this economy in.
Everyone into halls? Okay. Looks like they'll play with the classics. Power in numbers right now for the side 100 Thieves. A flash confirmation through, and again, more pushing from Rise around the map. They can pretty much assume that everything's happening here as Poised unleashes some of that Spectre damage onto the side 100 Thieves, and they will try to control this halls area. Losing 1, can 100 Thieves pick that up? Looks like they are heading for that weapon.
Just a very nice rotation there from Poised to come back towards the back spawn to help out Derrek, who was feeling that pressure. The Aldron was huge to get
just like the Phoenix, honestly. Good push up from Neptune. Here he is again, trying to make some impact frags, trying to set the pace of the round. That's where Rise come into play, and Ethan's going to answer back nicely with 2 phantom shots to quickly dispose of 2 members of Rise. Now into the B site here. Yeah, do they go for the frags? They're moving real slow, so it looks like they just want to use each other's audio knowledge here and whatever angles they can hold to get a few guns down with these Spectres. Operator in the hands of Nitro already. 100 Thieves definitely using that to great effect. It's something that we saw completely change the style of their Breeze play in previous series, and once he gets that into his hands, it seems like they have so much more agency across the map. Here, just getting up some end frags on.
Especially when it was a bonus round there for Rise on that previous round to invest into a glass cannon, get that long-range battle into the A halls. The first pick on
Vector, but again, he'll play close to the ball. It doesn't hurt him as much here as Shanks pushes up. What a tag, what a shot.
Yeah, that was a flash with a recon dart and a spray to get the first kill, and that's already your first duelist trying to come down towards the elbow side for that pressure and get picked off. And that Aldron even saw 2 more in terms of information. That is great utilization of utility from both Ethan and Hiko.
Yeah, and not only is that a great frag because it's on the duelist as we see a bit more going down, there's a buddy system between Neptune and Shanks. They move out together, they progress together, and they aggress together. So having cut that off as well helps 100 Thieves a lot here as they make their way into B, knowing that combination is down and out for Rise. Spike's getting planted by Boy, and it'll be that defensive setup. Nice shock dart coming in from Derrek.
Yeah, he still has another one here if he wants to use it towards the ladder, and we see a lot of these Sylvas able to do this damage towards that ladder side, usually with these shock darts. And looks like we're committing as well for the defenders of Rise. We put the poison, the toxic screens on the ground, the snake bites on the ground, the wall bangs, but still a stalemate to start.
100 Thieves are spread nicely, but Rise is making their way in. Now Derrek has a real tough job. Not enough bodies dropped, and he's going to go ahead and save 45 HP here. Just a few shots from Asuna is going to make it count. Ooh, very nice by Derrek. Always loves the high-pressure situations. It seems like he can come online during these, even when he's being challenged at low HP. That still is 100 Thieves round, though. 3 in a row. They're just saying thank you very much once you get some momentum.
A lockdown for the retake, so let them take the site for 100 Thieves. Rise, what did you do with this on the return?
Seekers gonna give him a quick idea that someone's in spawn. They work this. They have the weapons to almost make this work, but Asuna pushing up really shuts down a bit of that possibility. This shouldn't be something that Rise can get through on this time. We should see them going down here on this B side. Hey, a little bit of damage could be done by Shanks here if he can come around with the right time, but Asuna has left his eyesight. gets the op down. Can they recover that one? It's already towards the spike, so it's not going to be much. Shanks coming up with some big damage, Vans. This will be nice.
Force the defenders to go back at the site.
Dueling Blade Storm. Look at the movement. Press W from 100 Thieves here. Does Riot has the defense set up. They're trying to garrison B, but it's not working just yet. Superman with a beautiful trade. Shanks for the third. Oh my word. Did they put up a brick wall in front of 100 Thieves as they try to enter the site. Boy now gives himself up at archway towards mid, and now they know there's one in B main. Quickly sorted out. Rise do just that to the occasion here as 100 Thieves go full bore through mid.
One enemy remaining.
Very nicely done. Very nicely done in the end. Just passive play. Hiko's on his own. I love that Shanks didn't try to push back towards that tunnel. He went back towards the site so that he could get support from his teammates, and that was really, really nicely played.
Hiko can only clutch so much, and Poised is going to be able to find the frag to finish that round.
This fury from Hiko's attacker side, and then maybe just get a plant with a Viper's Pit. Let's see what happens as they're nearing up towards the entrance for 100 Thieves.
Walls up, mollies are down. You can actually see Poised has defense there, so they can delay, and Rise can get into the position where they can retake. Derrek falls asleep at the wheel, and Ethan takes him down with a quick headshot from the Phantom. Shanks knows he's just out of range, so he can stay silent, play the impossible game. He's gonna start lurking in, not knowing Brick is covered right now. Does he have the speed? Does he have the pace? And he's actually able to fake out Hiko for the bait. Superman comes up big with a frag there.
Oh yeah, that's the rotator dead. The one that was looking to flank is now gone, and now the lockdown for the retake, and the Seeker's out.
Neptune onto Ethan. The chaos begins with ultimates flying. His boy is trying to keep himself safe, keep himself in the ultimate, but Shanks pushes him out, finds that shot. 2v1 is Hiko here. Gets one peek. Won't have much luck on that again, but he will get Shanks. A possible another one. No, Neptune dives in. Do they give this one up? Hiko gets himself to safety. He's going to sonar. That's going to ping. He's going to get an idea that he has a chance to get this shot off. Hiko, can you do it once again? Goes the shot, and Hiko's able to grab the 3K. The Red Bull clutch from the man himself. Likes to move. Rise is starting to read a bit of that it will be late pressure in these rounds. Ooh. A little bit of loss of control on the hog. Going to be big here, even with Shanks and Neptune staying back this round. They're not able to do too much damage. 100 Thieves come strong on this one. Superman, however, always good for one. Is he good for two here? He's going to play some mind games. He does come up with another one, but Derrek's able to get the bouncing classic on that. Seeker's out. This is a tough task for Ethan now.
Found one.
We'll have time to plant. 300 into the pockets of each member of 100 Thieves here. Can't heal himself. And he might have a guiding light up here soon. 5 seconds on that. And he's going to try to play close to the pillar to make sure he closes that angle. Make sure he gets his 1v1. And he actually hits Derrek with that spam.
1 HP.
1 HP. 1 HP to 36. Derrek can take 2 shots on this. Only 1 for Ethan. The spam will do enough. Setting up a dart. No, the jump! That was the deadliest thing he could have done for himself. All he had to do was wait for the beep on the defuse. What a round from Derrek. Nitro is there to provide extra cover and a follow-up frag. You see him moving through the smoke right now, but Poised is ready. And just that, he's not going to be able to take down another one that was Nitro jumps right into the middle of pillars. 100 Thieves, pretty tough spots right now to get themselves to safety, but that ping is actually going to allow them to set up a nice defense now.
No more flashes, though, for Neptune, so they're just going to have to make sure that they trade it out as soon as the screen comes down. They do have a flash from Ethan, but still stalemate.
Very healthy for Rise to come in. They should be able to capitalize on this if they can trade off kills and make sure their shots count.
Oh, no.
Just as he drops the weapon, the timing not in favor of that. Oh boy, comes up huge with a triple kill, and he goes able to slap the last one down, which is Superman. What a... There's not something you want to bring an operator for.
There's no utility for the initiator.
Oh my gosh. Poised. Poised has been something else this match, with frags on the back end to finalize rounds and start us off as well from the sentinel position here. 1 minute left on this. 100 Thieves are going to sort themselves out to go back to the left side. Always down to throw a second strategy into the map and give their opponent something else to think about. As Asuna gets the peek here, nicely done on the angle. That's the one they're going to put up front all the time. And Asuna is always ready to do that job.
At least the Vandals picked up by Poised that was left behind there from Nitro. But unfortunately, they don't have a toxic screen for the retake, but at least they still have Neptune with a flash that could maybe help them out. And again, we're clearing out towards the elbow side, but Boys holding the left side angle. A big flash would help. and they're still trying to decide what they want to do with it, and it's going towards the back.
The drop one, but Neptune's able to trade it back. Ethan, it was not ready. And a drop one, but Neptune's able to trade it back. Ethan, it was not ready for B main to be where the enemy was coming from. Now they turn. Asuna had just turned his head as well, and everybody from 100 Thieves gets turned around as Rise completely turned B side into their own on a fast retake.
All on Neptune right there. The only two rifles that you saw within the round, I think, was
people in to see if he can then get the upper hand. He's going to sidestep right into the opponent if he keeps going out here.
he's screwed.
Yeah, indeed.
Definitely screwed.
Indeed. Couldn't have put it better myself that quick. Last round here, does Rise finalize the 6-6 first half, or can 100 Thieves get a little bit of a gap? That's Derrek coming up with 1, 2. Doing his job just right as Shanks falls to the hands of 100 Thieves. Asuna on the front line and behind enemy lines, where he loves that playground. And now poised. This is going to be tough. He shouldn't be able to do this.
What a nice try by Derrek, at least, though, to get those kills before those seekers reach them. The Asuna continues that pressure. A 3v1, this could be it, Riv.
Oh. Found out, hit up on the mini-map, and Hiko's going to come up with that last frag.
We have some heavy pressure from 100 Thieves, and look how fast it's going towards the spawn.
Holy moly, that's a super fast W press here coming in from 100 Thieves. They get 3 quick kills, only traded back with 1 as Asuna falls. And here we'll have Poised able to grab 1. Oh, looks up, maybe hoping for a dart or a drone coming through that he was looking for, but not going to happen. Nitro drops him. And now, Neptune on a mission. What can he do? It's 3.
He's got a ghost. He still has Trailblazer too. Is able to get that first kill. He should get guided light soon at the same time here, Riv. So it's not over. It's not.
He's got enough time. He's got more than enough time to create 2 1v1s here. So spikes in hand. They're gonna. I don't know if they're playing anchor. Oh, he saw it, and now they're gonna run to him. Yeah, the Hiko's gonna try to come back as soon as possible. He's looking for Hiko more than he's looking for Nitro right now, but he gives up. Finds the close attack that would be hitting him. Oh my God, Hiko just in time.
Hiko did a fake rotation so he could turn back and he could push back towards Nest, and there's that trade. Beautifully done. They knew Shanks was lurking towards Nest no matter what.
Early drone let them know that this wanted to be a lurk round from Rise. Honestly, they've just been looking around that area as Rise trying to find a way in now. It's going to be through double doors if they go through anything. Asuna is going to still have to come around from caves, which will be big, and he might actually be able to find Poised. But if Poised gets that frag going full around on Asuna, it changes the round.
20 seconds left.
Asuna could have a huge round here. Supamen, never count him out.
Lurk on both ends, right? Superman with that lurk towards mid side, but like you said, it's going to be Asuna on the bigger flank here towards A main. He gets a kill with the Guardian. That's more players to fall. A 2v2 on this retake attempt. They're pushing out towards mid. Nice flash from Neptune, and Asuna's on his own. A headshot onto Neptune as well. Back to this one-on-one Riv, and unfortunately, Superman gets the kill.
Not pressure immediately, not exactly.
And a push down towards elbow, unfortunately for boys. Shanks gets the first kill. Seekers to come out. This is going to be quick, potentially, to this B site.
Droning in, follow the drone. Boys is going to be first here. He wants to be able to get these frags. Walls up. Ethan's over by the wall. And it looks like he's going to have to leave here. Rise simply stepping into the site, knowing this could be a tough round for 100 Thieves. Bladestorm from Nitro. And they're just going to be set up perfectly. Walls up, they allow Poised to get out into position here. Oh my God, can Nitro make this play? They're just throwing themselves into the fire. They want Asuna and Nitro to create the chaos. But 100 Thieves can't thrive in that without knowing where Rise was, without knowing where Hiko's dart or utility could be used. And Rise $400 across the average of their players. So not going to be a buy round next. Definitely rounds Rise can start to put in their favor, and they've done a great job now of coming online late. That's another factor we know of Rise, is a team that starts to come online after they've read their opponent a bit. They're feeling a bit more like the cobwebs are worn off. We see it every time.
Is a very good positioning from Asuna, and even on top of that, it was Hiko all the way back of A halls to break that turret. So now that gives an idea that, okay, Rise knows there's presence towards A, but they didn't know it was super close here towards the entrance of the A side. So this could do some heavy damage if Rise are choosing, as you see from this positioning, to explode into the A site.
Yeah, it's kind of become 100 Thieves default, right? If they can get Asuna up that far every so often, because Halls hasn't been something that Rise has been playing that much, right?
Here it comes.
He gets the runaway. They're going to be able to play this slow. Can he get all the way around to it? No! Neptune catches him on the rope going down. A little rope burn there coming in, fans. And now it's going to be a hit off the site. Nitro with the operator in the back. A beautiful shot to get the pen through the pillar. And he's looking for more. Does Derrek have the peak? What a hold from 100 Thieves here. Neptune, however, trying to change the game as he gets a little whack-a-mole on Nitro out of door.
Oh.
Things take a pause, a deep breath for both sides. Hiko answers. And now Derrek in the 3-1. Still full health. Shock dart to his name. 20 seconds on the bolts. Might see Ethan Bridge as he tries to draw a fight. Doesn't know that one's going to be close. And Hiko gets
a new player coming out. New challenger has arrived. Coming down towards the A-side halls, and this time it's going to be Ethan. And he's looking at a perfect flank right now against so many members that he's going to see. He's calling it for his teammates. Look at this rotation that's coming in from 100 Thieves already. And boom, boom. Only for a kill. It's the Phantom, unfortunately.
And you wish you had a Vandal, baby. You hear the dinks coming off. More like the cries. Oh, dear. So
At that point,
still with that off.
You kind of wish you could have just
left.
bursted without ADSing with the Phantom. You probably could have done more damage.
For sure. That's not going to see him.
Oh!
Shanks takes out the operator. Huge return on investment from the play. They're looking towards archers right now. As that wall goes up, Shanks going to pick up a big weapon for free now, and he's going to be looking to take someone out. If Hiko's dart is cleared, this makes their take so much tougher. And he actually doesn't have a sonar goal right now. They're waiting for it. Shanks with a miss on the first shot, giving 100 Thieves a bit more room to walk in. Hiko's able to trade back on the operator, and now Asuna getting into his playground where he loves to make the frags count. That's going to be 2, that's going to be 3. His boy comes up with 1, and that's going to be enough. It was like the defense was never there for Rise. 100 Thieves. And he just gets back to the other spot he makes all his shots from, right? Let's see if they can put the pressure on.
They pick that Asuna too.
In from Neptune. Do they have Brick on lockdown? Superman does drop Asuna. That's a huge frag to start the round. Superman's still alive. That spells good things. Shanks takes 1. Almost gets a next as Hiko is able to trade back the frag.
Standing.
And this is not looking good for Boy. It's looking great for Rise, as this was a round they needed very much. See the Spectres coming in, a bit of low util because of that econ being in scrap. But it does not matter. They rush. They go back to that Rise tried and true attack and just press W.
That was actually very nice, though, because pushing away Nitro with that operator beginning of the round in front of the A side, we also had a ping from a recon dart, I think, onto Asuna around the corner. So both of them were already under heavy pressure, and the Seekers that came out, flashes from Neptune on top of that. Nobody could run away. We even saw from the point of view of the attackers coming in that some of them were even dazed at the Tetris boxes and the wooden boxes in the back of the site. So it turned out to be a very nice execution from Rise in the end, just to disrupt that defender side. And that aggressive play from 100 Thieves on the A side entrance at least has to be rethought.
And it's also kind of a lead-in just from knowing what they've seen in 100 Thieves playbook. Ethan was pushing down there so fast last time. So they think maybe we can catch somebody that's pushing into cave right away. Boom. You know, they're able to push off the jet and then even still get something off of it. So serving multiple purposes as Rise changes up their strategies to really throw 100 Thieves off guard. Again, a big round for Rise there. If they lost that, they would basically be buying Spectres throughout this last round. Now they keep it off of game point, and they feel good about seeing what 100 Thieves has in their bank now. Bladestorm for Nitro.
That's what I'm trying to think with this timeout. Are they trying to debate if they want to go for a half buy because, you know, the economy is pretty low for Asuna, but Boy could still buy into the next round. But as you said, Riv, we do have a Bladestorm for Nitro. So are we going to try to drop potentially a Vandal, or maybe even going small shields and drop a Spectre, or even go for a half buy instead and try to figure that out? But that could break their economy at the same time. Although they will have enough economy no matter what to buy full utility if they want to, so they could still do something good with this if they do want to go for force buy. If they lose, potentially ties up to an 11-11, so they have some wiggle room to work with. There you go.
Hiko buys in $1,000 over. Yeah, I was gonna say they just kind of buy themselves in here. And Nitro has to get the armor, right? You can't be running around naked with knives. That's just
why
weird.
Boy's gonna buy it for Boy's gonna buy the rifle here for Ethan at this point.
Yep.
So
Had it. So you see the 37.
Yeah, so very well done. We could see right now, too, from the positioning of Boy, potentially we're looking for a Viper's Pit at the beginning, at the entrance of the A side, too, potentially. But you still have that Trailblazer from Neptune inside shop that could push him back, that could disrupt, and also on top of that, the second initiator, too.
Down mid, Nitro. Actually, I think the turret was blind. It didn't see him. That's pretty cheeky for the moment. So they don't actually have the push just now. Turret's going to ping him a few times as they go back and forth. But look at this. We're seeing these sky jet combos everywhere here. Between Shanks and Neptune, Nitro and Ethan. It just works so well, right? You have the dash in, the dash out. It's like following a Sova drone, but you get a heal in the end.
Exactly. Just your initiator with a duelist, a perfect combo to allow your duelist to do whatever they need to do and dash away whenever you can, unless you have a rain on top of that. But early trade towards Elbow, a stalemate towards this B side.
That's such a feels of what you didn't trade that, but Asuna being quick with the fingers as Derrek drops one across the map. Now it's a consideration of 100 Thieves. How do they reposition? Where do they go? You have Nitro on the long flank here, so it's going to take him a while to get over to the site.
Yeah, and that's what I was mentioning before, right? You had the Trailblazer come in, that forces Boy out of position. The second initiator is there, and just in case you could have a recon into the snake bite. But in the end, it's an open site. Rise takes over for the plant.
Rise's A take after these rounds, they default, they move around. It's one of the things that I give Rise so much credit for is then their secondary hit. After they've figured out what's going on in the map, how clean it is once they do decide to enter a site, making it difficult for them. Nitro trying to be on the flank, does grab poised. Last player standing, you just heard it if he's checking his corners. Creates the 1v1. What a heady play. They're not going to give him the fight. That was, he's going to make the fight for himself. And mid-wall. This kind of lets them into the site, but then they have to guess about what they can fight going back. Are we just going around the world here, Vans? What's going to be the end play coming in for Rise on this one?
It's a thing. They're going to try to take mid-control.
Taking space, Asuna takes that first, and now he's going to be focused on this A main. Hiko ready with the dart late into the round. 16 seconds mean they're going to basically have to play through this. 13 now on the clock. Shanks dives in. He's going to be the first. No cloudburst to come out as Derrek does drop. Asuna, they can't get Hiko on Tetris. Shock dart. Only going to do so much here. Superman's able to dodge it, and that Viper's Pit could bring Rise to game point on map 1. Their ability to come back uncanny. When they're back against the wall. Dodging out. Nitro does take a hit from Derrek's ultimate there. They're not looking at any ult from the side except for the Seekers now. If they can use it from 100 Thieves advantage, and Supermen and the rest of the team getting themselves into great position to still defend this. Hiko in a lone fight against Derrek. Sova div coming up. Who's going to have it? Who's going to make it happen? The 3K from Derrek as the defuse goes down, but they have the lineups. It's not going to be enough. Rise take the lead, and they put us on game point for match 1.
I think when you're going to look back and discuss how the LCQ has been, how it played out throughout this.
Man, the squad. Rising up for sure here to the occasion all throughout LCQ. Quickly down, so they were able to drop the drone before the wall went up, but this is still Rise again. Rinse and repeat. They get themselves in. The defense has been great. They have the lineups with keeping a few sight, but can 100 Thieves now come back? They've seen it over and over, fans. They should be able to stop it, right? They should be able to shut it down at least once.
So good.
Poised brings the advantage now into Rise's favor, the 5v4 as the site retake begins, but it's still scattered. They're sitting to the back of spawn, not sure just yet when they can play off that wall. Guiding light comes out, a bit of movement forward now as 100 Thieves tries to take agency over the site. That's going to be bricked down, but the trade is there from Neptune. As per usual, Shanks with the flick, Derrek with the hit. That's praise in favor of Rise as we head over to